All right, cool. So I got you, B.
Here's here's my here's my chat, bro. I am from so far, right? I spent so long just trying to make people understand my slang and like the way I dress and everything about home and why I mix it up with everything I do. One taller. So every time I see people speak about other artists and where they come from and when they compare them to other people, whether it be dialect or culture or whatever, I'm always like, yo, like that does not help anything in the culture. With regards to Twitter Buangayo, I post my ad. It's my first ad that I've ever directed. Super excited, you know? Not saying the whole culture should celebrate
By
that.
the way, it's dope. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah, shout out. It was me, Morale, and Sims, and a lot of other great people like Ashley. My girl also did the hair and makeup. You know, some of the boys from Alex helped me like find the spaces, so it's really super Alex. But I say, yo, you know, like no, there's no reason to speak about dude in that way. When I was like, oh, A-Reece is smoking weed while my father's doing ads. Nah, I'm like, bro, I just did my ad. Can't we celebrate that? Can't we celebrate that? This nigga, oh, let's go Kanana, go to Rupunya, go Ogni, from the city of Matosana, has moved from all of that and is able to curate his first ad for such a big brand. One dollar. Why do we have to do that? And then I open and start talking about that comparison, saying like, yo, like it kills so much fun because I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but maybe if every time someone did something dope in the game, niggas are like, oh, here's something dope to check out. If someone did something and niggas are like, oh, don't check this out, because that's what calling anything mid is, or that's what disregarding people's efforts is, and talking about their vices or something that you feel like is a vice. One taller. And then this thing becomes flipped into, hey, this guy doesn't appreciate his fans, blah, blah, blah. Yo, bro, I just dropped a tape, no playlist, no big shares, none of that. It's just me on my platform, about 600K plays on Spotify, almost like maybe 300K on Apple. It's still going, and all I'm doing is posting my art, and I haven't even started rolling out like videos and stuff like that. I'm really happy. So in ending, I was just saying to those boys, I get it, you know, maybe this is a platform to on everything the way you want, but like I'm just like, damn, they don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. Like what, we used to listen to CDs and skip songs you don't like, or you just don't buy the CD of the artist that you feel like you don't like. One dollar, we used to have an entire playlist on TV, and you just wait for your favorite song. Now in the world, one dollar, which is come to us also. People cannot wait to shit on anything. Like, damn, bro, just skip it if you don't fuck with it. Let the person who like enjoy it. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just wild. I was like, damn. I was excited for my ad. Niggas is like, oh, my mom was saying. I'm like, why? Something good about my mom work. Shit got that idiot. I should have let it.
Yeah. No, I got you. No, I got you, B. I mean, look, I obviously it's not something that we've kind of. I think even when I'm reading the post, not from your context, I don't think the post is actually like challenging you. It's more like a question, or it's also not even directing it at Reese, as we saying, you know. But I guess it's just the context that's left out, and this helps out just to give
I'm just
context.
like niggas posting shit without showing the context is also one of the reasons why the internet be so weird. For niggas who don't know each other, we bump into each other in public, and maybe niggas like each other's art, maybe niggas like each other's videos. You know, like I'm talking to 25. That's one of my boys. I speak to him all the time about, yo, can I direct some of your stuff, like his visual stuff? I don't say, oh, such as work for you was made. I say, you know, can I try something with you also? Or all, and I'm just like, bro, niggas need to have a bit more fun in this country, man. And I'm not saying niggas don't, but like our fun cannot just be like going at each other when like sometimes it can be like, oh shit, that's dope, you know? That's dope. The top 5 that niggas believe in is the top 5. The top 10 is the top 10. And I can never fight niggas about their opinions on that or anything. But I don't wait for someone's video to drop or the artwork to drop, and the first thing I want to put on the internet is, damn, that shit was made. It's like, fuck, I don't know how what that nigga went through to get that covered up. it costs so much to make art in this country, especially quality art.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you, dog. I mean, I think that it really comes from the context of consumers and even people are not present to the art, they're present to conflict. That's all they want. So and I can understand you saying you've taken 10, 15 years to build what you've built. I mean, we've seen you from
Nigga, you were with me in Maglera, dog, when I showed you the corners I used to hang out at. The people used to see me. Niggas did not have a lot of resource. Niggas shot with like the cheapest cameras, cheapest mics, etc. $1. And my conversation is that even at home, bro, niggas would say, "Oh, such and such sucks, such and such what?" But like we're all in the cipher. Like the guy who beatboxes, without him beatboxing, there's no cipher. The guy who opened the cipher might not be like the illest, but he's the one who makes that kid who's too shy to come rap actually say, "Fuck, come rap." I remember also some of those stories. And I'm like, for the most part, bro, like the game is in such a great place, dog. The young niggas are going fucking crazy. Niggas like me who are like old as fuck but have been pushing since like when they could just afford to come this side and be in the mix and got the opportunities we got, are staying consistent. And like we all have our own stories, our own testimonies. I was telling this to someone, I forgot where. I don't know if I was even in South Africa, but I think it was like another creative, and they were like, "Oh no, but like I'm allowed to speak on other people's art." And I was like, yeah, anyone can speak, but I'm like, but to what extent, To what extent? What does it do for the game? Like, shit, bro. Some kids are fucking talented, and I'm sure they're so scared to even just drop a record because it's like, damn, niggas gonna call it mid. And sometimes that doesn't build character. And also, why does bad energy have to build character? Why can't we build spaces where sometimes the kids have people who are like, yo, it's dope, just work on this and this and this. Or like, yo, it's not my cup of tea yet. Or it's not my cup of tea. Anything but the vileness. Because I'm talking about the vileness. I'm talking about literally that. I don't know that person who tweeted that thing, but I'm literally like, in their day, bro, when they wake up and they see like, oh, dog, this guy who they criticize about his weed habits and all of that, how much has he done outside of that, bro? He's done so much. Until I personally don't even know him outside of like, I met him like maybe 10 years ago. Totally introduced us just before he signed to like Ambitious and stuff. And it wasn't hate. I can't say it was love, but it wasn't hate. Like we literally dapped each other up. I forgot who from the crew came and said, "Oh shit, you rap like you're from like New York or whatever," or it might have been a random PTA nigga. I don't know. It was my first time in Pretoria. You feel me? But how it ended was, "Oh shit, you're dope. Oh, you're dope," and everyone went their separate ways and niggas spoke a bit, and then the Ambitious deal happened, and then like obviously it was very hard for anyone to speak to anyone around those times who was connected to such a big entity. So niggas just went on with their lives, but it was never bad energy. You feel me? So I wouldn't even want someone who's a fan of my art to talk shit about anyone who I don't directly have any reason to speak shit about. I don't know niggas, dog. I'm from Maglera. I don't know niggas. I just came here to like push our lifestyle, our sound, our culture. And that's why I always like try my best to stay in my own lane. Don't really like, I don't really be doing anything else except for what we do, and what we do. One day we'll bring out another version of me who might be bigger, who might be better, who, or maybe not. Maybe he's an in-betweener to us bringing out someone else from the Northwest or from Maglera or from Portugal. That's Poch. But I'm just like, damn, niggas. I get it. There's a space to criticize, but like,
But yo, man,
we can't always be ready to hate, bro. Like,
I think though, I mean, for yourself, for Reece, it's very important to note that you also human beings, and you might do an ad with Puma, you might want to smoke your weed, you might do anything else. You're a human being, but no one is counting the hours that take to get to where both y'all, even himself, to get to where they are. And if you could just diminish a person by saying he's smoking weed, then you must be able to make the success of that person to someone else immediately also. You know what I mean? So we take those things for granted. You know what I mean? Huh?
Like someone who doesn't smoke weed, right?
Yeah, whether
is that what you're saying? You're saying, oh, equate that greatness to someone else who doesn't smoke weed.
I mean,
but has garnered such a crazy fan base,
whether they're smoking it or not,
created a lane of rap.
I mean, whether they're smoking it or not, the point is that there's a bunch of work that's put in, and people cannot be blamed for living their lives. Whether George Clinton, Bill Clinton, they're all smoking weed. People cannot be blamed. I mean, those guys, they look at the fact that they've done so much work and literally diminish the fact that Bill Clinton smoked weed, whatever. The point is that don't take a person's accolades because they're also human, especially accolades that not any human can achieve. You know what I mean? So if you can't literally like achieve these inhumane accolades, you try and knock on the things that like are very low frequency that you think that anyone can achieve. You know what I mean? So the miracle of yourself and Reece and a lot of your peers is that you one in billions, millions that get to that point, and people will always diminish that and amplify something that they will literally let Bill Clinton do and not put a judgment on. Just as an example, I'm using him as an example. You know what I mean?
And I feel you, bro. I'm like, you at that launch, you saw the
no one, not how many people can do that? How many people can do that? Like, and I'm not even talking the people, just even like the resilience you've had. You know, like the resilience you've had from 13 years ago to keep doing this thing, and how you showed up. You know, I'm not even talking about the people. I'm talking about the heart that keeps fighting. Not enough people have it, man. Posting a comment does not give you heart, bro. It's crazy that we're even talking about a comment of a person who said Reece has done weed, but what has he done? Reece has got accolades that like will be remembered in the world. What will this guy be remembered for?
And I know that's why his fans fight for him so much, because they probably feel like that. They probably those kids who his music like gave niggas like an energy, you know, like gave niggas like a reason to feel like, oh, I can push, you know, and also gave them like a place to exist, like, oh, I like these sneakers, or I would like to dress like this. Actually, I didn't know how I want to dress and whatnot. And I think something I wanted to say, then I was just like, dog, let me actually not tweet too much about niggas, because my point's getting like it's becoming a bad game of telephone. But what I wanted to say is, when you look at the history of hip hop, right, and you look at SA, if I'm going back to like POC, Kodesa, you guys coming out, not everyone had to do the same thing. Some people were pioneers of vernacular music. Some people were pioneers of specific things, even internally. Like when I talk about Squatter Camp, I can say Flava pushed the vernacular sonic the hardest for some of us. But not everyone will say that, because some people will say it's Boza, some people will say it's Nemza, Wantola. And then when I speak on like a you, and I think about literally what Bada Bing did in terms of documenting hip hop, bringing in curation into hip hop, but also at the same time, you gave us songs like that song I love so much, that Kasi Flavor, you know, where you literally even spoke about, oh, the game will change you, and say, maybe make a song in Vernac, just so the hood can love you more, even if it's not you, and make sure you throw in like as many, what is this? I want to call it stereotypes as possible in the song. Also you can like be a part of that, because I remember that satire. Now, even though when I was a kid, I literally just thought it was funny. But growing up, I'm like, oh, this is what he meant, you know? So God forbid that one of the guys in those three elements I'm talking about becomes number one, and the other two's fan base or something feel like, no, our guy deserves number one. The deservingness is not the issue. The issue is outside of even those fan bases in general. Niggas wake up, watch some DJ academics and whatnot, and not to take from people who actually really want to be the voices of what South African hip hop is, or where our country is going in terms of quality control with art and whatever. But like, there's too much copy and paste of like just comments and niggas saying that, where it's like, damn, bro, damn, like, why? Why is it that my thing isn't even saying, oh, it's gonna stop, or hey, it has to stop because I said it. My question is like, why is that the chat? Like, can't niggas come up with cooler ways to speak about art? You feel me?
Yeah. Now, Maji, look, I get you, and look, let me also like get this out. And on my end, I think what's very important to mention is, you say like Reese's people will fight for him, and that's fair. But I think every artist who literally like makes some sort of an impression, who literally has a following, they have to be fought for. As you were, in a way, you were indirectly fighting for Reese's integrity and his work, and it got you into this point, because of the comment you saw, because that is the way we gotta be. We have to be liberated as artists and united in that sense. That I don't fucks with this guy, is not my guy, but damn, bro, you cannot diminish him to that level. And there's no shame in that, bro. That's what we need to do.
Because what I'm talking about is, if that energy is not addressed now, bro, it only gets worse. It means like pretty soon, like, damn, niggas can't drop shit nowhere, talk about anything without like the immediate first response being, oh, nah. That's niggas haven't even tasted the tea properly. They took like 2 sips, and it's like, oh no, Slicker makes better coffee than such and such. Like, bro, just maybe really try drink the coffee, or like if you don't like the coffee, it's fine. Put it away and just walk to Slicker's place.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
Yeah.
But I also know the platform in question is a platform for speaking, and like not all the conversation is gonna be like how can I say, killed, bro, I don't want to call it anything else, but it's like, I don't know. Another thing I know is like right now black kids aren't very happy, our country's not in a good place, just the world isn't in a good place, but I'm like, damn, you can save some of that energy for something cool, eh?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's love, bro.